In this clip, I will be looking at using the DJI Osmo video camera on a chest mount, as seen here, to record cycle rides. There are loads of different chest mounts for action cameras, like the GoPro, Hero and the like, but this is not the case with the Osmo. If you want to mount the DJI Osmo on your chest, you need a specific DJI chest plate and adapter, and as I'm sure you have already guessed, you have to pay a lot of money for it. To put it into perspective, my GoPro chest mount cost a tenner, whereas my DJI chest mount cost a few pennies under 60 quid. There is a huge difference in price there. The DJI chest mount is superior in every way to my GoPro chest mount, but given the difference in price it should be. When the Osmo is mounted on the chest mount, the camera's angle is off center, therefore the first thing you have to do is tweak the camera angle to ensure it's recording the view you want it to. This isn't difficult and involves connecting your phone to the Osmo and tweaking the joypad to move the camera to the desired position using the phone screen as a guide, but this takes time. Using the Osmo on the chest mount is not a plug and play method where you can simply attach the Osmo to your chest, hit record and start riding. This footage is captured using the Osmo attached to a chest mount on a ride around the roads where I live. The roads out my way are pretty shocking and are bumpy, uneven, rough and full of potholes. Despite the poor condition of the roads, the gimbal stabilised Osmo has done a good job at recording stable and relatively shake-free footage. The Osmo is a large thing to be strapped to your chest and you will always know it's there. The smaller action cameras aren't obtrusive and it is quick to forget that you've got one strapped to your person, but this is not the case with the Osmo. The Osmo will move around with every bump, pothole and undulation, constantly reminding you there is something large and delicate strapped to your chest. The DJI chest mount is strong and robust, and I'm sure it is more than capable of supporting the Osmo jumping around on bumpy roads, but this didn't stop me worrying about the Osmo crashing to the ground. The Osmo isn't cheap, and to see a 400 quid piece of camera equipment tumble to the ground would be gut-wrenching. I have to say that constantly worrying about the Osmo's safety did ruin the ride for me a bit, but I'm sure the worry will subside more and more with every ride I do with it. After using the Osmo on a chest mount for a ride on the road, I don't think it would be suitable for off-road, trail riding or any other terrain, as I think the Osmo is too big and heavy and swings around far too much. You need to focus and concentrate riding off-road, and I don't think you'll be able to give the ride your full attention with the Osmo strapped to your chest. I also think extreme bumps and bangs will put too much pressure on the chest mount fitting and will eventually send the Osmo crashing down to earth. I am in two minds with using the Osmo on the chest strap. The footage it captures is superb, super smooth and I have no complaints. Having the Osmo swing around in front of me riding, that's a different matter. If the Osmo swinging around doesn't bother you and you want to capture shake-free footage of your road rides, the DJI Osmo and chest mount is definitely something you should take a look at. I should point out that all footage used in this clip was taken by me using my own DJI Osmo and chest mount. I was not paid to make this video and I had to part with my own hard-earned money to buy both the Osmo and the chest mount. All views are my own and based on personal experience and use.